Welcome to Cyberpunk 2077. You play as V, who works in Arasaka Tower, which is supposedly the most secure and safe place, yet they can't even spot thieves. They just let me take anything I wanted. That's very wholesome, thank you Arasaka. I then also found this lamp. This is not very wholesome. This woman was spitting some straight facts.
It came to my attention that only 0.1% of you are actually subscribed. Come on, that's ridiculous.
Jenkins, the gentleman in front of me, also my boss, then decided that he'd like to massacre these innocent members of the European Space Council. Solving global overpopulation by himself, what a legend. Abernathy then started overreacting and his chat responded with the utmost respect. He then said the Geneva Convention doesn't apply to video games, so I should just go ahead and kill her just because he doesn't like her. This was extremely wholesome. Afterwards, this beast gave me a data shard containing 20 hours of his wife getting railed while he watches from the corner and around $25. I found a Witcher 3 Easter egg in the game that everyone has seen before, but I also got some drugs. I hopped in my mother's whip and then headed towards Jackie in the strip club, but while trying to get there, this guy thankfully told me that my computer wasn't working correctly.
Hello, your computer has virus.
Is that racist?
Yes.
After this sentence, I did not trust him one bit though. Maybe because my smooth A brain can't comprehend what the fuck he's saying. There was no landing site near our destination, so we just decided on landing on top of a random roof. And then some guys came up to me saying like, "This was dangerous, be a bit more careful next time, please." It just set me off, so I killed two of them and spared the last one just so he could never sleep sound again. This made me really happy. Then I got a bit distracted and I found this sexy ass guy eating a cheeseburger.
Hey! Looking for some fun? I'm fun.
He didn't like me. I met up with my boy Jonathan and talked about NFTs and cryptocurrency for around 45 minutes. He explained that non-fuckable tokens are the future and why I should buy some apes. We also chatted a bit about taking on Maelstrom. He unfortunately kindly declined my plan of basically certain suicide, you know, so I had to hit him with it.
Was that a toast? What the hell does that even mean? You raise a glass to your mama, your hermana, to the mamacita you'll meet at the bar, but this doesn't say a damn thing.
A couple of hotties came up to us. They wanted the data shard with the 20-hour-long footage. You'd be surprised how much they go for in 2077. The huge amounts of ketamine have taken few hours prior hits and I stupidly gave them the data shard. After this they try taking me, but Big Daddy Joshua disciplines them quickly. Unfortunately he doesn't get the data shard, so I might as well be dead. I'm going to get that data shard like my life depended on it, because it does. Then we get some amazing cutscenes with Jefferson showing just how much of a legend he is. Afterwards the big girl gave me a military training shot which was supposedly made for training or whatever. But honestly, how can you train when this absolute wagon is in front of your eyes? I can't believe CDPR made characters in game almost as thick as me. I played with a few robots. I hacked this guy and then blew up a grenade in his face. Then I took a short 20-minute break to clear my mind. As you can see, the enemies in Cyberpunk are extremely tough and smart. This is on the hardest difficulty, by the way. Like seriously, how did they not see me? I'm walking right in front of them.
Nova, well done.
Then I trained in hand-to-hand combat, which trust me, I needed. You will see why in the next episode. Then the game turned into Ghost of Tsushima, which I don't mind, that's pretty cool. Jackie did some hard drugs off camera and went all cuckoo, started saying shit like this. We took the elevator and things became even more awkward than when my parents let my uncle sleep in my room when I was younger. Anyways, I hacked the door and then found Discord, but we couldn't really see eye to eye. I'll be here all night, guys, just make sure to subscribe. I carefully took out a few guards, very professionally. I still have no idea how this guy spotted me. Then I took out a few more guards and did some drugs. I was getting ready mentally to fight this mini boss, but then out of the blue, Jackie just rushes him with his bare hands and claps his cheeks. What a fucking Chad. This was a smart move. I then realized that I'm here to save some big girl, so I go into this cozy room and somehow actually find her. Of course I gave her some good old drugs. After thoroughly testing the jiggle physics, the trauma team arrived and took her off my hands. I then get tasered, which is very rude. You will hear from my lawyers. This is all your fault.
My ass, V. Thank you. How about I drive you home, huh?
Jackie decided to just phase through me. Nothing wrong with that, you make your own rules, king. Jumbo clearly tells me that he's driving, but I still somehow try and get in the driver's seat. But I also pull off a pretty nasty 180, jump over the hood. I had to take out some goons with precise aiming while the car was moving. I think I did pretty well. Although I think this is scripted and I couldn't have even died.
Only somebody with a heart of gold can understand just how much I need to get back to my girl.
Let them through. But they're the last.
I'm loyal and unassuming.
Tell Misty I said hi.
I will. Ahí luego.
I took the elevator to get to my apartment and these guys rudely interrupted me and then ran away? It's not like I killed someone. I also got some pretty cool Witcher gear. This is the hat Geralt wore before the games if you didn't know. I decided to take off my pants, which was a terrible idea. I wanted to try out my Witcher sword, then some bandits started shooting at me for no reason, so I ran back into my apartment where they couldn't get me. Is that blood? Did you do this? It was you, wasn't it? The police AI in Cyberpunk is extremely OP and unavoidable. Nah, they fucking suck. They even looked at me multiple times like what? These two straight up staring at me while I'm wanted.
Now that ain't right.
They finally saw me from an inch away, which is crazy. Afterwards, I decided to take them out since they were useless and I got brutally murdered for my heroic actions. I tried doing a bunch of things, but I was still wanted, so Barry, who's in there, will probably be dead since I couldn't do the mission to help him.
Goodbye, my lover.
2.64 seconds of silence for Barry. Thank you.